Good morning. Rise and shine. Hi. I'm trying to be like an adult this week, okay? Instead of waiting until Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm gonna do my podcast today, Monday, like I'm supposed to. Like I told myself I would, okay? I'm on this hey Shelby. This whole self-love and self-discipline things, right? So I'm trying to show up for me. Okay. So this is me showing up for me, right? Haven't pressed record yet. If I'm trying to do the StreamYard and I don't know what um, email account I have connected. Yeah, so that's a mess. But it's not gonna stop me from doing what I need to do. But this morning, hey sister, I'm glad you showed up because I hate talking to myself. I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I got other shit to do today. So really, I need to clean up my house because I got a busy week. I gotta get a tooth pulled, y'all. I'm so sad about it. It's okay. Um, yeah. So I'm just trying to do what's important first. So I'm gonna go ahead and press record on my computer, on my voice memos, or my laptop. I don't know. I don't know. What y'all up to? What you doing, sis? Quit voice memos, file new. I need a new recording. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna talk about this morning. As soon as I hit record, there we are. Hope that's close enough. Okay, and welcome to. I don't know why I'm laughing. Like every time I press record, I laugh a little. Whatever. I just woke up looking crazy. Girl, I was done yoga this morning. I'm so proud of myself. So anyway, ha ha ha. Welcome to another episode of Alchemy with Ajia Z. I'm your host, and today is just me. I'm recording with a special guest later, but that'll probably be for next week. So for now, all y'all get is me. And the message for today is we have not because we ask not. Okay, guys? Yeah. A lot of us operate from a lack mindset instead of an abundant mindset. When God gave us like this world, it's abundant. Nothing is like there's nothing that you can't have, right? And I remember being in school, and I was raised by my grandma, y'all, old school. So girls didn't wear sneakers, right? So even though I wanted Jordans, I used to say I didn't like them just because I couldn't have them. And I'm using that analogy because a lot of y'all out here playing like you don't want no husband because you feel like you can't get them when really you just got standards and you're working on it. Or a lot of y'all might say, I don't even want a business, but deep down you might want it. You just, not willing to do what it takes to have it. But yeah, I remember me and my husband first got together and I was like, we need to get rid of some of these bills so we can save money. He's like, why not make more money? And I'm just like, huh? Yeah, it's a million ways to make money out here. So if you're not making it, it's because you probably focus on what you don't have instead of what you do have to work with, right? Because you can monetize damn near anything these days. Not saying people don't go through shit. I'm just saying whatever life it is that you want to live, have the nerve to ask for that. Have the nerve to go out after that. Have the nerve to work for that. Because you can have it. Only thing standing in between you and that and what you want is the excuses you make. That's standing between you and that. And then if you work hard to get it and it don't work out, it's because God got something better for you. Honestly. But you can't be out here fucking over people thinking God gonna bless you down. It don't work like that. I'm pretty sure you know a lot of crooked ass people who it looks as if they're super blessed, but money is not the only way to be blessed. Finances are nice things. Going to sleep at night with a peaceful heart, that's worth way more than any amount of money could buy. So when I say don't fuck over nobody, so you'll be blessed, I'm not saying if you be good, you just get a whole lot of material shit. No, when you're good, good things come to you. And when you full of shit, you know, that's what you get out of life. But like, I don't care what you've done, God will forgive you. You can move on from it. You just gotta be, real about it. The truth will set you free is an understatement. If you say, okay, I did fuck up. And I ain't saying tell me that or tell the pastor that or tell nobody. That's between you and God. I did fuck up. But let me stop fucking up. I think about it. If you were God and you love you in charge of you and you want taking care of you, you'd be like, what the fuck? I left you here to take care of, you. And y'all hear that low battery? That's horrible. But yeah, I just want people to understand. Like in my coaching classes, I have to tell a lot of people, they'll say things like, yeah, I ain't worried about that right now. Whether you're worried about it right now or not, if it's something that you want in your heart, be real about it. No matter what time it is, no matter what the circumstances look like. I remember being homeless on the porch crying to my little cousin like, damn, I wonder how the fuck I get in this situation. God must got a big blessing coming for me because I know I ain't done nothing to nobody. I've been good, you know what I'm saying? I just depended on the guy who I shouldn't depend on, you know what I'm saying? He was just, But you live and you learn. But if you're not honest with yourself about your role and how you got where you are, you can't get no damn where. The reason why it's so important for me to let people know when they have me fucked up. And it's not, if I don't care nothing about you and you have me fucked up, I just don't talk to you no more. Whatever, you're lost. But if I love you and you have me fucked up, I gotta let you know. So we won't have that, we won't go through that again. And vice versa. If I love you, if I say I love you, and you love me, and I have you fucked up, let me know. Don't just disappear. Because a lot of times people don't even know how they got you fucked up. A lot of times they do though. But you gotta check yourself. Do I really love this person? Because if I just pretend like I don't know you after you got me fucked up because I don't really love you, the people that I really truly love, I'm gonna try to make some sense of it, But that's neither here nor there. I'm all about, I want to say self-love. Like, I think people have this whole self-love thing. Self-love is, taking care of yourself physically, but spiritually is way more important. You can have the best skin and hair and nails or whatever this whole self-care looks like, but if you ain't right within, you're still miserable. And it still bleeds out. Give a damn how nice your Gucci outfit or whatever the fuck you got on. If you're miserable, it oozes out. I was watching a little snippet from a Love and Hip Hop episode, and the girl was mad. Her and her friend they were like friends for like 15 years, and they went like maybe 2-3 years without talking, and one of them's dad passed away in the midst of them not talking. And she saw her friend at a wedding, and she was like, why didn't you call me when my dad died? Need you girls to understand this. When you decide to push someone away, man, woman, boy, girl, they are no longer obligated to show up. I know this is going to sound really harsh, but people die every day. People die every day. So if you love someone, you love them every day. Every chance you get, you don't take off days from loving them because they did something imperfect. You tell them where they got you fucked up and you keep on loving them. And I think that's where a lot of people come around me and my family and they get fucked up. They be like, oh my God, these bitches, we really love each other unconditionally. Like, we will cuss each other out and then what you want to eat. Because that's what love does. It corrects. So it's not like I'm cussing you out because it's fun if you did something stupid. Because we all fall short. My sisters stay cussing me out. I'm forgetful sometimes, But when you understand that you're not perfect and no one else is, in order for you to receive grace, you got to kind of give it, right? So give that grace that you want. Allow people to make mistakes and be human. Now, I ain't saying let nobody fuck over you. I'm not saying that, okay? We know clearly when somebody's made a mistake or somebody was kind of not that considerate versus somebody who don't give a fuck about you, okay? You know in your heart. And then I'm learning, a lot of people want to know their birth chart. They want to see. I want people to understand that there's nothing new on your chart. You know everything already. You know it. This shit is just confirmation. The birth chart lets you know that you didn't go through this because you made a mistake. This was written for you. It's written in the stars. That's what my shirt says. But it's true. And for somebody like me who was told they were so smart as a kid, I wanted everything to make sense, right? And this world don't make no fucking sense. When little kids go through things that they ain't asked to go through, that shit don't make no sense. Girls out here getting raped, that don't make no sense. Boys out here getting raped, that don't make no fucking sense. This world don't make a lot of sense. I'm not saying that that trauma is in the birth chart, but trauma is in the birth chart. What I'm saying is, no matter who you are in this world, you're going to go through some shit because it's wicked. But with God, it's a whole lot easier to get through. And when I say God, I mean love. I mean everything good. I mean, and stop getting into it with people about the definition of God or who God is to you. I don't give a damn about nobody's interpretation of him. I'm happy for you if you got something to believe in. I want you to have something to believe in. But how you feel about God has nothing to do with how I feel about God. Just like what you eat won't make me shit, your beliefs won't change. It won't do anything for me. But I'm telling you, as an orphan kid who didn't have shit, okay, who was fucked up. I done been homeless. I done been all kind of crazy. I done been through some shit with God. But God, he still gave me everything that I thought I wanted. When I tell you I live so comfortable. And I used to feel like, oh, I don't have to have nice things. I used to think being humble was saying I don't have to have nice cars and nice rings and a nice house. But I read a book, I'm telling you, books change your life, by Joyce Meyers, Reduce Me to Love. And it says that God wants you to be all flashy and beautiful. So people can be like, how'd you do that? And you can say, God did it. So I'm feeling like God's got me here. Okay. And yeah, he's got me here so I can tell people who look like me, you can get where the fuck you want to go to. And when I say got me here, I don't mean, oh, I've got a nice house and cars. I've made it. I've arrived. No, that's not what I mean. I have a peace of mind that I never, ever imagined having. I felt like, because the world is so wicked, you can't have peace here. But truth be told is, truth is, you got to be the change you want to see. And if I radiate positive energy, guess what? Everywhere I go, I'm changing things. If I walk into a room and it was fucked up vibe, I'm so secure in my energy now that I shift the energy. I don't worry about going in and y'all making me feel bad. I'm gonna go in and make y'all feel better. I am, whether you like it or not. It'd be so funny. I go in the store and it means you want to have attitude behind the register, and I'm just, and then they have you can't stay mad. I mean, you can, but what's the point? Let go of that shit, okay? I'm not saying just get over it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying let it go. Whatever it is that's holding you back. You don't have, like, a lot of people lose people they love, and that holds them back. Like, literally, some of us are paralyzed from losing people we feel like we need most. But, yeah, think about it. If you love that person, they love you. Ain't no way in hell they don't want you out here not living because they not living. I remember the first day, the day my cousin died, she was 33, I was 32 at the time. It was 3 days before my birthday, and I remember feeling so fucking numb, like disgusted with this world, not even want to move. And my grandma's like, baby, she was like, how come you to comb your hair today? And I'm like, my cousin died, I was gonna do it, but I just can't. She's like, honey, your cousin had shit to do today too, and she's not here to do it. You better live every day that you're alive. Ooh, okay, grandma. She's like, you think Brittany wants you sitting around not doing anything because she gone? No. Nah. Because I wouldn't. If and when I leave here, I don't want none of my people sitting around, oh, fuck, how we can't move. No. Still need to be out here trying to make a difference in your life and everybody close to you. Because life goes on. And I know I sound real crazy. Or like cold, whatever. But it's certain things that when we can't do nothing about it, y'all, literally gotta look at a different window. When it's something that you cannot change, you cannot continue to look at it from a place of lack or just like sadness. I mean, you can, it's sad or whatever, but guess what? Life goes on. And while we're spending time being sad about who we lost, we are not celebrating those we still have, who we may not have soon. So, and it took me losing my granddaddy, who raised me. Okay, I was 21, and I remember when he died, I was like, shit. I done had a dad this whole time, but because he wasn't my birth dad, I neglected to acknowledge the fact that I indeed had a father. So all those years while I was sad about not having my actual daddy, I wasn't really celebrating the dad that I had. Okay, so after that, me and my grandmama like this. Like, I'm calling her every day. I might take her to get a pedicure today, if not tomorrow, because I'm honored to be in her presence. I understand how short life is and how precious it is, and the wisdom that comes with age. Like, anybody out there who's got a mom or a grandma willing to put you on game about stuff, who's living righteously, listen to them. You won't always have them, and you're gonna pray for them. You're gonna wish you had wrote that shit down. You're gonna wish you had took heed. Because I know, I don't even want to get into all that. But yeah, I'm here to say whatever it is that your heart desires, be real about that shit. Don't let nobody or any circumstances tell you that you can't have it. It don't matter what shit look like today. If you got you got hands that work and a mind that can comprehend, you got options. Guess what? Take a step today toward the life you want to live. Christina, shout out to you, baby. Shout out to you. You be killing them wigs, baby girl. You be killing them wigs. I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. Because I remember in school, like, you always was on point, though. Baby kept her hair laid and her makeup done. She's always been a cosmetologist at heart. It's just funny because I don't know what you did after we went to high school, but it's super cool to see people going back to what they love and what they're passionate about. And I know a lot of people tell me, oh, I wish I knew my purpose. I wish I knew my purpose. Let me tell you something. We all serve multiple purposes every fucking day, okay? There's not one purpose for it. And there's nobody on this earth that serves one purpose. Right now, I'm a coach, okay? I'm alive and I'm coaching, right? I want y'all to know that I'm here for you, okay? One-on-one or here once a week, whatever the fuck. But I'm here, okay? This is my job. But when I get off of here, I'm going to go play the role as a wife, right? I actually work for my husband now, okay? So so he's going to have me do something with selling shoes. So I'm be a shoe reseller before lunch gets here. And then I have clothes to wash. So I'll my purpose will be a maid really soon. And before my kids get up, I'm going to be a cook, okay? I have to get in there and be a cook. So my purpose is going to change. And when they wake up, I'll be a mom. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 different purposes all in one day. And I want you to understand that no purpose is more valuable than another. The things that you are doing now, the purpose they serve you, it'll make more sense later. But I remember being so sad about, I hope I'm walking in my purpose. I hope I'm moving purposefully. And then I heard Jeremy Thrash, Crystal Thrash's husband. He said one day, like, we serve multiple purposes. Do you know how much weight was lifted off my body to know that dibbling and dabbling and all these different things is not really in vain? Whatever fascinates you, that's what you need to be doing. It don't fascinate you for nothing. Y'all don't even share, okay? And you gotta not let that pride get in the way of what people think it should be or what it should look like. Like my beauty brand, Zbeta, okay? I'm still shipping out products, but I don't promote anything because I got other stuff going on, right? And a part of me feels bad, like you've neglected that business, but guess what? My energy is actually going toward this, which I feel like is my true purpose. I've always known to be an author and a speaker. I've always been who I am, but people are mean, okay? People tell you need to shut up. People say you talk too much. People say I don't want to hear that shit. But I'm learning that I can't just help. I can't just volunteer help. Even though it helps people, if they're not ready to receive it, now I'm the bad person. That's why I started the Alchemist Academy. So people who actually do want my help can reach out. And I'm not just out here giving unsolicited advice, because I had so-called friends tell me that I was force advising people and that they didn't ask me for certain things that helped them. And you know that don't feel good. Like, I didn't ask you for nothing in return. I was just trying to help. Because if I don't want to just give you, let's say I became a millionaire today and everybody around me, I got maybe 10 siblings, whatever the fuck. If I give you money and you spend it, it's gone. But if I give you the game and show you how I got it, guess what? You can get it again and again and again and again and again and again. I'm that type of parent too. We don't just give our children anything. You work for it, because we work for it. It might look like fun because we're doing things that we love, but it wasn't always that. Okay? So, I want everybody to write down, if you're watching this, okay, you don't have to, but whatever. Write down a list of things that you want. Okay? And be specific. Don't just say you want a marriage. Say you want a happy, healthy marriage. Don't just say you want a big house. Say you want a house on be specific about the acres, because you can get a big house and it won't be that much land. That's my problem right now. I have a really nice house, but it ain't enough land. And part of me feels ungrateful saying that, but no, God is my father. I'm not saying I don't love it. I'm saying I'd like more land. Drive around the backyard. My kids can drive around the backyard. I might shoot in the backyard, whatever. Build something in the backyard. Who knows? But there's nothing wrong with wanting more out of life. There's nothing wrong with wanting comfort. There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. But this world will make you feel bad for it. And it's out there. It's so much money to be made out there that we have no clue about. Like insurance adjusting. I see so many people talking about it. And I see some old adjusters be mad at the new adjusters. And for all you old adjusters who don't tell nobody about how you making money, or who be jealous when other people making it, stop that shit, okay? Because that energy you putting out is coming back, okay? So as soon as you make up your mind and start your business, whatever you do, and you wonder why people ain't supporting, it's because you're not supporting people trying to make their own money. You want to be the only one to make the money. When I first worked at Pilot, I was so surprised to see how many business owners that were my Facebook friends that were here. Like, y'all, Yeah, but write it down, make it plain. It's in Habakkuk, the Old Testament. Whatever it is that you desire, write it down, make it plain. And when I brought up insurance adjustment because it is a career that you do not need a degree for, that you can make six figures doing. Do you know what a six figure lifestyle can do versus just a real, the average person making 25, 50,000 a year, right? Which is maybe it's $500 to $1,000 a week, right? $1,000 a month. That's depressing for a lot of people. What the fuck you supposed to do with that? You pay your rent, you pay your car note, and now you might be able to eat and buy gas, but that's about it. Yeah, but you don't have to settle for that. You can actually go do more. It's and then adjusting ain't the only option. It's so many things tied into insurance and so many options. The beauty industry, anything that you desire, anything that your heart says. And I'm not saying your heart might tell you to be an adjuster. I'm saying adjusting is a great way to make money. And you need money to invest to have your own businesses. I would not have storefronts if it wasn't for insurance adjusting. Okay, I have storefronts because I spent 12-hour days doing shit. Okay, but you could do it too, and it's amazing to me because people that were supposed to be my friends, like y'all know I be trying to make money. Y'all know I got a business to invest in. What made you think I wouldn't try that? You know what I'm saying? But whatever. It's neither here nor there. Seeking you shall find is real. Ask, you have not because you ask not. Like, for real, a lot of us pretend like we don't want great things when we do. But if you're not willing to work for them, then continue to pretend like you don't want them because you can't have it if you don't work for it. Yeah. But I'm learning I'm not for everybody. I'm only for a select few people, right? But I need y'all to know I'm here for you. Okay? People be like, oh my God, I want to call you, I want to talk to you, but you be so busy. I be busy, but I make time for it. Like, I know the power in words, right? I know the power in reminding somebody who the fuck they are. Like, there's been times where I'm sad and want to give up and shit, and then somebody's like, AJ, you know God gives you everything you ask for. Or somebody be like, AJ, you know, and I'm like, damn, you right. Let me put my chin up, let me get my shit together. So I'm here to remind you that. And I'm doing 90-day and 6-month life coaching sessions, right? And yeah, so we just meet up and see how we vibe, right? Whether virtually or in real life. And then you pick 90 days or 6 months, and then I give you some homework, and then you come back, we break it down and make that shit happen. Like, Google can answer all your questions. That, you know, if Google can't answer it, God will. But there's no excuse. Anything that you think you want to do, literally just Google that shit. The more specific you can be about what it is, the easier it is for you to find answers. When we were children, we had encyclopedias, y'all. And if we didn't have them, we couldn't learn. Now Google right here. Google right here. How to start this, how to start that, how to do this, how to do that. Right? Just put it on there. Why not? And if you don't know what you love and you're trying to say, well, I don't know what I like. What did you like when you was a kid? Go ask your mom. I used to draw clothes and shoes, and I used to design hair and swimsuits. I used to just be drawing shit. And my grandma was like, no, you're going to be a doctor or a teacher because, you know, designers don't really make money. But she didn't know. She don't know designers. Love you, grandma, if you're watching, but you don't know. So now I'm at 33. Shout out to the Hood Healer because she's taught me the things that I need to do to heal the inner child, okay? Like, a lot of times we're fucking angry because the shit that happened to us when we was kids. That's why it's so important to recognize where you feel like your mommy and daddy had you fucked up. And recognize that they're human too and give them grace. And understand that their life and their decisions, even though it influences yours, it does not have to be the end all be all. You can still be great even if they wasn't shit. Another topic I really wanted to talk about is how important that mother-daughter relationship is, and how if you can't trust your mom, you'll never trust no women. Or if your mom's jealous of you, because there's a lot of girls out here whose mothers are jealous of them because they're, for all kinds of reasons, the daddy still love the daughter. Basically, that'd be what it is. Or maybe now the grandparents are in love with the daughter instead of them. But anyway, it's you're not alone. I talk to so many people whose own mother is jealous of them. So we can't do nothing with them. Oh, can't do nothing with that. I'm talking to my sisters and the girls that are my age or a little younger, older, whatever, who are mothers now. Okay? I need you to understand that when you are with your daughters and you see a woman and you do this or you or that bitch this or that, you're teaching your daughter hatred. Okay? Alright? If you're a hating ass bitch and you do that shit in front of your child, you're gonna raise a hating ass bitch. Okay? So if you're a mom who compliments women when you see them, you'll have a daughter who compliments women when she sees them. Okay? You cannot be jealous of your daughters. That is the saddest, sickest, most wicked thing that I've witnessed. Like, women will tell me, oh yeah, my mom, she does this, and that for my siblings, but she don't do shit for me. Like that. And I have to tell them, maybe it's because she sees that you're strong enough, you don't necessarily need her. You know, and she's like, no, she's mean to me, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, maybe, you know, you can't take it personal when people treat you a certain way. People treat you according to who they are. You got to know that. That takes a big old weight up off you when you know that. I can only treat you according to who I am. When I'm mad and fucked up, guess what? I might treat you bad. Because when I'm hungry, bitch, I'm not myself, right? But when I'm full, like I had me a little something, I ain't had nothing to eat. I got my little tea. I did my little stretch before I came on here because I'm more, I'm me right now, okay? And I've suppressed who I am for years because a lot of people can't handle it, right? I'm a truth teller. A lot of people don't like the truth. A lot of us are raised in households where mommy tell lies, like, and daddy tell, or it's okay, keep sick, it's okay. So you grow up not trusting no fucking body. Because if your own fucking mama gonna lie like that, why would another bitch tell you the truth? I just want you to know that who your mom is, if she just so happens to be one of them hating assholes, that ain't got nothing to do with you, sweetheart. If you can recognize that your mom's a jealous bitch, guess what? If that's your mama business, ain't got nothing to do with you. I know it's hard people on here like, what? But it's somebody on here like I need to hear that. So yeah, things come to my mind that most people are uncomfortable talking about, including myself, but sometimes I feel like you need to hear it. When you're going through something and you don't know nobody else going through it, you feel like you're alone. You feel like God's picking on you, and it's not the case. Like, hurt people hurt people. And maybe the hating ass mama had a hating ass mama. It's literally, it trickles, it be like that. So my generation is here to change shit up. You see all this generational curse breaking stuff, it's real, okay? We're not taking the shit that our mamas and grandmamas took. We're not hiding when people have us fucked up. We're not pretending things didn't happen to us when they did. And even though it hurts, our children won't have to go through the things that we go through because of us accepting our truths and confronting them. You know? Another thing I wanted to talk about is healing so you won't hurt your kids, man. Like, we be around here angry and heartbroken, and our children feel it. Our children feel it. They know when we're sad. They know when we're happy. They know, they hear everything. So if you're in a relationship and you're not happy in it, like, your kids can see that. Don't stay together just for the kids, because you'll do more harm than good if it's not a healthy relationship. No child needs to witness a toxic relationship. I don't give a fuck if they stay parents or not. That's not fair to them, because they grow up thinking that is what it is. So now you grow up and you get into a relationship and it's not dysfunctional, or you ready to fight, you ready to do all kind of crazy stupid shit because this is what you grew up thinking was normal, and it's not. Okay, now we already fucked up enough. Let's not fuck up our kids. That's what this conversation about. It ain't about, because we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. What's done can't be undone. I want you to find happiness for yourself so your children can see, oh, mom's happy, daddy's happy. And sometimes we ain't fucking happy, but strive for joy, because happiness is circumstantial. So, like, it depends. If the air go out right now, I probably won't be a happy girl. But I'll still have joy in my heart because I know I'm gonna be all right. So that's the difference between happiness and joy. I remember this guy told me, he's like, what you want? I was like, I just want to be happy. He's like, don't strive for happiness, sweetheart. That's circumstantial. Strive for joy. That's something God gives you. And nobody can take that from you. Joy is knowing no matter what happens, good, bad, or ugly, it's gonna be alright. And then happiness is so fleeting. If somebody I love hops on here, comments, oh, I'm so fucking happy, and then if somebody says something mean, that might make me sad. It's so circumstantial. So to think that, oh, to think that happiness is a destination that you make it to and then you just stay there, it's bullshit. Okay, it's not. It's every day you work on it, but learn to be content. I'm learning that it be alright. I used to be so mad when people tell me that when I was a kid. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Like, how you know? You still got your mama. How you gonna tell me I'm gonna be alright without my mama? Or you still got your daddy. How you gonna tell me it's gonna, you know, it used to piss me off. But I'm alright now. And I'm more open about what I've been through and being okay, because there are people who need to see somebody who went through what they went through being okay. Talk is cheap, okay? You gotta move a certain way. I mean, you move how you move, but you can't hide energy. You can't lie. So, do what you gotta do, man, to find some happiness. If it means, I know for one of my clients, they told me that they really needed their mom to explain a situation to them. So it was some traumatic shit that their mom went through, and I said, you know, put your foot in her shoes. Imagine it was you going through that. Would you want to relive it? So how fair is that for you to ask your mom to go to relive some shit like that for you? You know, like, we'd be looking for answers and comfort in humans and our parents, and it's not their job. It's between you and God. You need to talk to God. Okay? No disrespect to mom or dad. I ain't saying they're not equipped, but they don't owe you. They don't owe you. Okay? They 9 times out of 10 they didn't ask to be in this wicked world either. So give them some grace and take responsibility for the power that you have. Like, what you want out of life. You can't say you want a certain type of nigga and then go lay up with the opposite of that. That don't make no sense. And I know a lot of us, we go through things and think we aren't worthy of what we want. You still worthy, sweetheart. You still worthy. You still got that heart, don't it? I don't give a fuck what happened with all that. You know, whatever. You still worthy. But if you don't know that, nobody else knows that. I remember dude broke my heart. Like, bitch, I ain't doing shit. You can have anybody you want. Why would I waste my time? I'm like, what? So as long as you know who you are and whose you are, you'll be fine. It don't matter who he is or nobody else. When you know you're God's child, there's certain things that you don't accept. And for a lot of us women, we have a problem with standards. We settle for all kind of buck shit. So I tell women, okay, you got a niece or a daughter? Is he good enough for her? If the answer is no, he's not good enough for you either. So if you're wondering, you know, if he's good enough, would you allow your daughter to date a man like him? The answer, fuck no. What you laying up with him for? And we'd be laughing and think that toxic shit be cute, but toxic is slow poison. Toxins are slow poison. That means you're dying slowly, but you think it's cute because it's trendy. That shit is sad. It's not a way of life. Hell no. 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 Ask God for what he made you for. Okay? And stop playing with them clowns. Because as long as you let people stay in your life who don't deserve to be there, they're taking up space for those who God made to be there. That's what my grandma told me. I heard that shit on BET like 3 o'clock in the morning one time. I'm like, damn, okay. So I let go of this fuckboy because I knew he didn't deserve me, y'all. He didn't take care of his own kids, but he was around here trying to have Lena calling him daddy and shit. You know, I had my baby call you daddy and you don't even fool with your kids. But if I had to settle for him, that's the type of, that would be my situation. Now, I'm not doing that because I wouldn't want it done to me, first of all. That's, you know, I love kids. So I had to let him go. And then God came through with an upgrade, but he still wasn't my husband. And I when I realized it, I made space, you know. I ain't gonna hold him up. He's somebody else's husband now. And they they got kids together and they're living happily ever after. So sometimes you gotta free people so they can find who they're supposed to be with and you find who you're supposed to be with. Why we stay together and be miserable? If I love you, why would I want you with me and we ain't happy together? That's not love. That's codependency. Yeah. It's not love. But I don't when I say stuff about love, it's not from an arrogant place. It's from a place that I used to be so sad, y'all. I used to be so sad. Like, my daddy gone. My mama in Trinity Garden somewhere. I'm on DRP. Why she don't come see me? Like, I didn't understand, you know, the addiction and how that has you, you know. So I was a very sad kid. And I had to learn, you know, you gotta find your happy. You gotta find things that make you happy. And be real about it. What makes me happy is I like good food. I like helping people. It makes me happy. Some things you might think make you happy. You do them a little while and then you're like, oh, it don't. It's okay. You can change. You can change your mind at any given time. It's okay. Yeah, a lot of us got these rules that we let the world set for us. Fuck that shit. Get out the box, blow that bitch up. Don't let the world teach you how to feel, how to think. Question yourself. The thoughts that you have, the decisions you think you've made or that you want to make. Ask yourself, is this something I truly want, or is this what the world told me I wanted? Because I ain't gonna lie, I love having storefronts and barbershop, salon, boutique, whatever. That's cool, but it's a lot of work. And I almost bought a beauty supply store, but the lady who was giving it up selling, she's so sad. I don't want to be her. I don't want to sit up in there and do it. Sound good. I want a beauty supply store, have income and money coming in, but if that's not what makes you happy, I'm not signing up for it. And I'm not saying don't do things that you don't want to do to get where you need to go. I'm not saying that. Do what you got to do. But I promise you, when you ask God what He got for you, and you fuck with the people that God intends, who made you to be, when you align yourself with the right people, oh, magic happens. Magic happens. But yes, I'm about to wrap this thing up. We get off. If you're interested, like if you want to, just go write you a list of things that you want out of life. No cap on it. Don't worry about the income. Don't worry about nothing. Because I remember one time I said, someone's like, why you not in school? I'm not paying for that shit. And it's like, you know what God will do? If you ask God for free school, He'll give you free school. And I was like, damn, you're right. So I asked God for free school. A couple months later, I got an email saying, hey, if you finish these courses, we'll erase that debt that you took. And I'm like, damn. So I ended up going to school for free. So you have not because you ask not. Just ask God for what you want. Be for real about it. That's between you and God. You don't have to explain it to nobody else. It don't have to make sense to nobody else. But everybody out here who's doing things that they want to do is because they ask God and they're willing to take a step forward to do it. And when I say ask God, you know what? If you don't include God, you be wasting your money. Because y'all know I'm like the brow guru, right? I've been doing brows since I was 14. I'm 33 now. I just stopped doing them last year. So I had a good 20-year run, right? So the last year that I was doing brows, I spent thousands of dollars redoing my room at the shop, getting my tattoo license, all kinds of stuff so I could microblade, right? And then my wrist went out and I couldn't do it. Can't do it. The ink went set, like everything that could go wrong. Child. But I realized I didn't ask God about this. I didn't ask God about this. How is this helping anybody? Like, I'm really to the point where beauty is fun and stuff, but how is this helping anybody? Yeah, you feel better because your brows look good, but if I could talk to you about what's hurting you in your heart, that's kind of stopping you from growing, that makes me happy. Because that beauty shit is too easy. And it's all subjective too. Next week then our brows might be back in. Like, it changes with the weather. So be true to yourself. Go talk to you. Go ask yourself, what did I like doing when I was a kid before anybody told me what to like? Ask your mom, grandma, whoever saw you grow up. Like, because for me it's talking, y'all. They used to try to take batteries out of me when I was a baby. And when people say you talk so much, I'm like, I'm gonna be paid to talk one day, and I'm actually being paid to talk now. So, you gotta believe that shit. It's so much unbelievable things going on in this world. That's why I believe in crazy. That's why I'm not scared to dream big. If all this fuck shit happening, how could great shit not happen as well? Just, the math don't be mathing. But yeah, hit me up if you want a one-on-one. Tuesday nights, I do a group coaching session. It's free. So if you don't want to pay, just go sign up for a free coaching session. And then mornings when I hop on here on live, anybody who wants to join in and talk, you're welcome to do that. Yeah, that's it. For my people who are listening through the podcast, you can also join the one-on-one virtually. Just go to thealchemistacademy.com or my Facebook, Ajia Z, or my Instagram. I have links everywhere, you guys, okay? So, that's it for today, I guess. I'll talk to you guys next week. If you want to go on my Facebook, though, you can see me live, I'm probably on here 2-3 times a week. Whenever I feel like I need to say something, y'all, I'm just go ahead and come on here, okay? So, if you want to get the podcast before they come out, or if you want to get all the bonus stuff, because I had a conversation the other day about girls without dads and daddy issues, and knowing that God's your father and the difference that makes. But that did not make it to the podcast. So if you want to go to my Instagram, I'm not my Instagram, my Facebook, Ajia, AJIA, and then Z, and then Perryman, PERRYMAN. That is my maiden name, and Facebook won't let me change it because I've changed it too many times. But yeah, for those of you listening, you can go to my Facebook page, and I'll be there a lot. I'll be there. Yeah, and then follow me on Instagram. I'll have that, Alchemy with Ajia Z. I'll have that in the description box below. Happy Monday, motherfuckers.